Hi, this is Coach Phyllis Marie. I just wanted to stop by to say hello and to share some things with you. I almost didn't come on today because I actually, in the middle of the night, broke out in hives, and I don't know what it came from, and I'm still a little itchy right now and kind of had a headache, so I'm trying to figure it all out. It may be because I've been stressing over today because today is the death anniversary of my father. So in honor of him, I am wearing one of his hats. It's one of his golf hats that someone given to him. He always collected hats, and so right now I have a huge like duffel bag full of all of his hats, and some of them still have tags on that he never ever wore. And so I just wanted to also share with you about that and to give honor to him because he was also diabetic and had congestive heart failure. And so I just wanted to let you all know that um, that's one of the reasons why diabetes is so important to me. Not only my father was a diabetic, but so many other family members are diabetic too. And I saw all the things that diabetes had done to their bodies, to their life, how their whole life seemed to be surrounded by or centered around diabetes. And my dream, my goal, um, my I don't know what else, how to put it, but one of my deepest desires is to really affect some change in people's lives when it comes to diabetes. I'm not one of those regular like some coaches who, you know, that diabetes is like a popular thing. Yeah, millions and millions and millions of people all over the world have diabetes, and over 1 million people die each year from diabetes or complications along with diabetes. And so I really know without a shadow of a doubt that the work that I have done with diabetes can affect your life. If you are teachable and willing to put in the work and willing to be dedicated, then you can reverse type 2 diabetes along with all the other issues that go along with it. As long as you do not already have severe organ damage, this can be reversed. And even if you do have some organ damage, you can always up level, improve upon your health where you are at this point. So there's always room for improvement if you're willing to try. And so I want to encourage you to contact me, to work with me, to get your health back where you want it to be even better than you even imagined, and for you to realize that just because this disease runs in your family, even if you haven't been diagnosed, you kind of figure, well, once I get to be a certain age, then I'll most likely have diabetes too. My answer to that is no, 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 no. You just do all that you can to prevent it. And then if you are pre-diabetic, then do what you can to reverse that so that it doesn't continue and soar to the next level, to get your blood sugar where it should be so that it is below the level where the A1C is below the level of where the doctor says, okay, you're pre-diabetic or you're diabetic. And so I have helped other people to reverse type 2 diabetes, as well as at the same time, if they needed weight loss, they have lost lots of weight, up to 40 pounds or more. And the doctors have said, you know, what is it that you're doing? How is it that you no longer need to be on this medication? How did you lose all that weight? So just work with me. And the reason why I know that it works, not just because of what has happened with some of my clients, but I was my first guinea pig. And I actually had gained a whole lot of stress weight. I had a lot of trauma issues that I ended up eating a lot and to help compensate for the pain. And so I gained a lot of stress weight. I wasn't exercising like what my body is accustomed to doing, and I gained over like 70 pounds. And the crazy thing about it is I reached my goal. I lost all of that weight and I reached my goal only to find out that I had been sick. I had an autoimmune and inflammatory issues. I was going through some things, but I just thought that it was stress related. But I got to a point where I was so sick that I wasn't functioning, and my body's organ system, some of them started shutting down, and I found out that I had lupus and fibromyalgia and a whole lot of other things. But as a result of that, I ended up losing even more weight, which that's not what I wanted to do because I started almost looking anorexic. But long story short is I figured out, along with being guided by the Most High, telling me where to look for my information and what different things to try as far as my diet, nutrition, and all the other things. I came up with this program that I follow with other patients. But what I do is not a cookie cutter thing. Every patient has their own unique process, and so it's just a outline that I use, a format that I use, and so it does work, and I encourage you to contact me and let's talk about it. Let's find out. Let's get the root cause of what's going on with you, and then move from there. It's not an overnight process. For me, it took 3 years, 3 long, hard years. I'm not going to lie to you. It took a lot of work, and I cried a lot of days, but I pushed and pushed and pushed, because when the doctor told me that I might not make it through it, then I was like, I don't think so. God has me on this earth for a reason, and so I know that I have a purpose, and I've been given an assignment, various assignments, not just to help people with their health, but other assignments. And so I know that I'm here for a reason. And one of the things I want to do is to help you, to teach you how to change your life so that you don't have to live thinking about, oh, gotta wake up and prick my finger, or I gotta get up and figure out what I'm gonna eat, and just things like that. And boy, my legs sure do hurt right now. I really don't feel like standing on my feet for 8, 10, 12 hours today, or whatever. You want to be able to have a lifestyle where you can, if you have children, that you can run around and play with, or you can, if you need to, carry your groceries, that you can pick up your groceries and carry them without being in extreme pain. Just simple things, cleaning up the house, just simple stuff that at one point I couldn't do. I couldn't even get out of the bed. So I'm coming from a position where I have been there. I have been in such extreme pain that I didn't think that I was going to make it. And at some points, I actually, ask God, why am I even here? Why have I been going through so many different things? But there is like a phrase that people say that your test becomes your testimony, and I have several of them, and it's not just about health, but there are a whole lot that I can share. But right now, my focus is on you getting to a better place for your health. And tomorrow, I'm actually going to be on LinkedIn. I'm going to be interviewed by Megan Bazzuto from the International Association of Women at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on LinkedIn. And so I'm asking you to, stop by if you have time and listen to our conversation. It is about diabetes and how some people can have diabetes and not even know it, especially type 2 diabetes. And so it can be somewhat of a silent killer because of all the other related diseases that can go along with being a type 2 diabetic. And also, I have a new Facebook group that is launching on November 5th. I'm going to have a Zoom presentation on November 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the name of the group is Fabulous, Bold, and Healthy Women 40 Plus Type 2 Diabetes Prevention and Overall Health. So if that seems like you fall into that category, I welcome you to this group. It is a mentorship program. It is a subscription-based program. And I will put the link below. This is a serious program where you will get great information value, and it is hands-on. So it's not something that you're just gonna like pay a monthly subscription or something and then forget about it. I encourage participation in order for it to work. So I appreciate you. I thank you for your time, and have a wonderful and blessed evening. Cheers. This is Coach Phyllis Marie from Discover Ultimate Health, LLC. My phone number is 919-429-0835. My website right now is being updated, and so you may not be able to get on the full website. So if you have any questions, you can email me at phyllis@discoverultimatehealth.com or text me at 919-429-0835, and I'll put all of my links below. Thanks so much again, and have a wonderful night. Blessings.